All right, welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're taking a hard look at xAI's new contender, Grok 4 Fast. They're calling it a speed demon, but is it the real deal or is it just a bunch of hype? Well, we're going to put it on trial and find out. So, have you ever been right in the middle of your workflow, you ask your AI assistant a question, and then you just wait? It feels like the smarter these models get, the slower they can be. That little bit of lag can totally break your concentration. Well, that is the exact problem Grok 4 Fast claims it's here to solve. Okay, so let's really dive into what xAI is promising here. They haven't just kind of shown up to the party, they've kicked the door down with some massive claims for this new model. We're talking about a serious 1-2-3 punch of speed, cost, and power. First up, the big headline grabber. They're claiming it's up to 10 times faster than its standard mode for certain jobs. The whole point here is to make that frustrating lag a thing of the past, especially when you're in a creative flow or deep in a coding session. And then there's the money side of it, which is just wild. xAI is claiming an incredible 98% reduction in cost per task compared to its bigger brother, Grok 4. I mean, that's not just a little improvement. That could seriously shake up the market. And on top of all that, it's got a 2 million token context window. Now, what that really means is it can absorb and think about a massive amount of information all at once. We're talking about entire code bases or gigantic research papers, all in one go. So you gotta ask, right? How in the world is all this even possible? A trifecta of speed, low cost, and a huge memory. It honestly sounds a little too good to be true. So let's pop the hood and take a look at the engineering that makes it all work. All right, in round one, we're going to get into the nitty-gritty, the core design choices that make Grok 4 fast. Well, fast. And let me tell you, this isn't just about throwing more powerful computers at the problem. This is about being smarter with the design. The secret sauce really starts with something they call a unified weight space. So think of it like this. A lot of other AIs have to switch between a small, simple model and a big, complex one, depending on your question. That switching takes time. Grok 4 Fast uses just one single, streamlined model for everything. No switching means no wasted time. It's that simple. And the results of that clever design, it ends up using about 40% fewer of what xAI calls thinking tokens to get the same quality of answers. And, fewer tokens means less computation, which directly translates to saving you time and money on every single query. Okay, the tech sounds great on paper. But now for the main event. How does it actually perform out in the wild? Does the day-to-day performance live up to the technical promises? Let's move from the lab to the real world and see where this thing really shines and where it kind of stumbles. Right off the bat, for anyone who writes code, the reviews say it's an absolute knockout. Developers and power users are saying it's amazing for things like rapidly refactoring code, sorting through bugs, and getting quick fixes. It just keeps your workflow moving without any hiccups. But, and this is a big but, it's not a silver bullet for every single task. If your work involves really deep, exhaustive research, or if you're in a highly specialized field like advanced science or complex law, you might find yourself wanting a slower, more deliberate model that prioritizes depth over pure speed. And when you put it head-to-head against the competition, the trade-off becomes crystal clear. Grok 4 Fast is the undisputed champion of speed and quick iteration. But for those tasks that demand absolute polish or really deep, high-stakes analysis, yeah, the heavy hitters like GPT-4 or Claude 3.5 still seem to have the edge. So that's what the professional reviews and the benchmarks tell us. But we all know that's only half the story. What is the word on the street? We went digging through forums and online discussions to get the verdict from actual, real-world users. A lot of users are absolutely praising it. They find it has this unique, kind of creative spark that helps them get unstuck when other AIs just hit a wall. It's become their go-to for a valuable second opinion.
But wow, the community is really split down the middle on this one. It's fascinating. For every user who loves it, you'll find another one with the complete opposite take, saying the model's performance for their specific needs is just plain poor.
There is one theme that keeps popping up, though. It's aggressive focus on coding. As one person put it, it's trigger happy. Sometimes it jumps the gun and generates code even when you didn't ask for it. But hey, when you do need code, you get it incredibly fast. So let's bring it all home for the final decision. How does all of this, the tech, the performance, the user reviews, translate into market impact? And most importantly, what does it all mean for you? Well, the market's reaction was immediate, and it was explosive. I mean, within just a few days of launch, XAI saw a massive 325% surge in iOS revenue. Their user base jumped 17%, and daily downloads just spiked. The message seems pretty clear. Speed sells. So here's the bottom line. If speed and momentum are the name of the game in your daily work, Grok 4 Fast is an excellent daily driver. But if your job is all about that deep, rigorous analysis where every single detail has to be perfect, you'll probably want to keep a slower, more deliberate model in your toolkit too. Ultimately, the success of Grok 4 Fast forces a much bigger question on the entire industry, and on all of us, really. As we move forward, what's going to matter more in our AI tools? Will it be that raw, interactive processing speed that lets us iterate constantly? Or is it going to be that slow, meditative depth that ensures absolute accuracy? The race is on.